host of the Gridiron.
Beefing up the defensive line. Another low-cost signing here, right? Giants add D-line depth with Jeremiah Ledbetter, right? I think it was like I'll read the article, but I don't even think it was like 1.7 million or so. So they're adding a lot of depth. We got a lot of guys on the defensive line. Do I still have it up here? Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Let me read this. Oh, wait. Let me share my screen here. I present, share screen. Got to give me a second here. There we go. Depth chart. Here we go. Nope. Oh, here we go. Yeah. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. Okay, here we go. So that's the offense. So we go to the defense. We got a lot of guys on the defensive line. Let me tell you what. Okay. So now they got the base 3-4. Sometimes I don't even think it's a 3-4. Sometimes we got like two defensive linemen. We got the two edge rushers, and you got to have like seven guys in the secondary, right? I mean, the pass happy league, you can't have really this. You can't have a defensive end being Nacho. You can't have Sexy Dexy and DJ Davidson on there, and then Burns. And then Kayvon. You can't have a five-guy front. You'd have to drop Kayvon or Burns or something like that, and you want those guys rushing the quarterback. So usually it's like we got two defensive linemen. We got Burns and Kayvon, right? But if you look, right, we got a lot of defensive linemen, okay? So under the defensive end category, right, we got Nacho, who could possibly be a cut candidate. We'd wind up saving, a few $1 million if we were to cut him. But we got good old Elijah Chapman, right? We got Elijah Garcia. Then we got Ross Blaylock. Okay, don't forget about him. Then we got some guy by the name of Dexter Lawrence. I would love it if in this draft we could get somebody to put next to him, right? Somebody, really good in the first or second round to put next to him. Then that would give us a nice front defensive wall. It'd be fantastic. We got Jordan Riley. We got Corey Durden, right? Then we got DJ Davidson. We got Robertson Harris. Then we got Jeremiah Ledbetter. And then we got Casey Rogers. Right. So what do we got? So we got 8. We got 11 defensive linemen as of right now. Okay. So we got, we got some defensive linemen now. It's like, I'm not jumping for joy. It's not like, whew, we got Dexter Lawrence, and then we got it's got to be 5 or 6 other all pros on them. We got Dexter Lawrence, and then we got like 10 other guys like down here in the bottom of the screen, right there. Said I would love to get somebody next to Sexy, right? While he's still in his prime, because this is going to be his 7th season. Now he's still riding high, right? Somewhere along the line, he's going to start kind of descending, right? Let's get somebody else in there, right? Yeah, put next to him while Sexy's still in his prime. But all right, here we go. So we got Jeremiah Ledbetter. According to the reports, the Giants have agreed to terms with veteran defensive lineman Jeremiah Ledbetter, pending a physical. After ending the NFL as a 6th-round pick in 2017, the 30-year-old has played 53 games with 5 starts for the Lions, Buccaneers, and the Jaguars. Ledbetter also spent time in the practice squads of the Ravens and Cardinals. So he's been around. This would be his 6th team? So you got the Lions, the Bucs, the Jaguars, the Giants, right? The Ravens and the Cardinals. It would be a 6th team. So that should also tell you something, too. Right? course of his 6-year career, the 6'3", 299-pound lineman has registered 3.5 sacks, 10 tackles for loss, 12 quarterback hits, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 pass defense to go with 80 total tackles, 36 solo tackles. Ledbetter is coming off his best season of his career with the Jaguars as he set new career highs with 2 sacks and 38 total tackles, including 8 tackles for loss in 15 games. He began his collegiate career at Hutchinson Community College, where he was named second-team NJCAA All-American as a sophomore in 2014. Ledbetter then transferred to Arkansas, where he compiled 104 tackles, including 15 tackles for loss, 7.5 sacks in 26 games. He lined up at both defensive tackle and defensive end during his time with the Razorbacks. All right, let's see here. Giants add another interior defensive lineman in free agency as they continue to address an area that hurt them last year. So, I mean, they obviously, they got all these guys. All these guys aren't even going to be on the practice squad. You know what I'm saying? You can't have 11 defensive linemen on the 53 and the practice squad. So some of these guys aren't making the team. But and we still only have like 60 or so guys signed. So that means you're going to easily have another probably 2 or 3 defensive linemen thrown in the mix here. So some of these guys aren't even going to make the team. But Giants continue to add to the trenches on Friday, signing, okay, here we go, veteran Jeremiah Ledbetter to a 1-year deal worth $1.775 million that could top over $2 million with incentives. What the incentives are, don't know. Ledbetter began his career in the 6th round, pick number 205 by the Lions in 2017. He was with the Lions for 1 season before moving on to the Bucs for the 2018 to 2020 seasons. Ledbetter began at part of the Bucs Super Bowl championship team. Good for him. 2021, he was briefly with the Cardinals before landing with the Jaguars for that season. Ledbetter, 6'3", 299 pounds, has appeared in 53 regular season games. Ledbetter was also a regular special teams contributor for the Jags the last 2 seasons, playing in 15% and 18% of their special team snaps in 2023 and 2024. According to his PFF scouting report, Ledbetter played 3 technique and edge, and his best fit is that of a base end who kicks inside in the nickel. His signing is clearly to shore up the defensive line depth. Now, once again, to shore it up, I mean, the guy may not even make the team, but, well, we'll have to wait and see. But last year, okay, with the Jaguars, okay, he graded out at a 63 overall. Not bad. Defensive grades, according to PFF, that's all I'm going by. Last year with the Jaguars, he graded out at 63. The year before that with the Jaguars, he graded out at 49. 2022 with the Jaguars, he graded out at 63, but he only played in 11 defensive snaps. With the Buccaneers in 2020, he graded out at 78.3, but he only played in 54 snaps. 2018, he only played in 17 defensive snaps. His rookie season with the Lions, he played 349 defensive snaps. He graded out at 59. So last year with the Jaguars, he had 441 snaps. He had 8 total pressures. He had 2 sacks. Okay, so, quite possibly, I mean, he had some good games last year. Once again, these are PFF grades. That's all I'm going by. Against New England, he graded out a 72.6. Against Green Bay, he graded out a 74.8. He had graded out a 63 in one game, a 61, a 64, a 70, a 62, a 62, a 66, a 67. So he had some good games last year. Now, he obviously last year with the Jets, he was obviously situational. I mean, he played in like 20 to 30 to 40 snaps. Last year, his most snaps he played in a game was against Detroit, week 11. He played 44 snaps. His least against Tennessee, week 14, he played 18 snaps. But, I mean, he played 26, 33, 23, 24, 44, 38, 40, 40. So, right? So, without question, he can certainly give you some snaps. He can give you some reps, right? Once again, last season, he didn't do too bad. Not too bad at all. Now, once again, why? One year he's up here, next year he's down here. So it is what it is. Will he make the team? Who knows? But once again, he's got some good, he's got some experience. He can give you some reps, that's for sure. And once again, $1.775 million. Right? Hard to argue with that. So Giants are, certainly beefing up their, here we go. Their defensive line. I mean, they've done the same thing with their offensive line as well, too. They brought in a bunch of guys.